I gotta go look back at that. This is what I mean by messed up in your head. The best way to screw somebody up is in their own head. Now I can't believe this. Let's go back and analyze this. Look at this. Oh, they're trying to get through the gate. Ooh. That was horrible. Look at that. That is so horrible. A lot of you people gonna meet this fate too. A lot of you people are gonna meet this fate. I noticed I went in Winco the other day. Your ass couldn't even look at me, could you? That's good. That means that you're learning. I'm happy for you. Maybe your ass won't get this fire all over you. That's the reason I said what I said. Because I can't afford for your ass to be dumb as hell. Wake your ass up like you're doing. Because this shit ain't no joke. I was really happy that I could see a change in your little arrogant ass attitude. It means that you're starting to pay attention. That's what I want. All this shit right here used to be trees and grass. Now it's all gone. Just like a lot of your lives are going to be in your homes. Sitting up thinking you all that. Don't want nobody to drive down the street and put gates up and everything. Put animals out. And you done got all that money from selling drugs and falsely incarcerating people. I know that there's a lot of people that need to go to jail. And that's the reason why. Should there be a jail system? Yeah. Should there be a way to keep bad elements away from hurting good people? Yes, there should be. I mean, a lot of you damn policemen and judges need to be there. That's exactly what I mean. But along with you judges and shit, and sheriffs need to be there, there's a whole lot of people out there that I know deserve and will end their ass up in jail. Trust me on that. How's this? A fire tornado, huh? How's that? Look at this. I told you I like tornadoes, didn't I? Imagine that, a fire tornado with the green light in the middle of it. If that ain't my mother and my sister trying to let your ass know, I don't know what to tell you. Now in 2011, I'm sure no one had called these people and told them to get that green light. Okay, this video is 9 minutes 41 seconds long. And these people didn't get a chance to get that green light because I wasn't around trying to sell it to them then. So there's really not much I can say about them not being prepared with the green light. But all you new people that's been around the living communities and you've heard me talk about the green light and you didn't buy it, let me show you what you're trying to win. Well, enough that. This is what I wanted to show you. Now look at this nice beautiful community right here. Imagine if you was living there and you had been a community that could have brought the green light, but you just didn't. Look at the fire. Look at it. Look at the grass. Look at it. It's going to get that house. See how it's moving? Like a snake. And look at the little white people. Oh. Oh. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? Run like the black people ran when you came here with all your guns and your dogs and your chains and your cannons and all the horrible shit you came here with and beat the hell out of everybody and made them run. This is what the fire is doing to you now. Giving you a reenactment of your own horrible selves. Synonymous with your energies has to be the fire and all the elemental weather conditions that is adverse to show you the composition of your characteristics. And I feel sorry for you people, but you know the thing about it is that you never had 1 ounce of concern of remorse or trying to find some way to get your government to do better by the people you all sat around and watch being victimized so you can live lavish neighborhoods and manicured lawns and have grocery stores stocked with good food. Now all the grocery stores in this country have the same garbage ass food that I grew up with being familiarized with only in the ghetto. I used to leave the ghetto and go to rich suburb neighborhoods and buy my food because the food was so much better over there. And then while I was in the suburbs buying my food, I got treated so bad by the white people while I was there because they knew I was coming into their neighborhoods to buy their food, because the food that was in my neighborhood was the food that got rejected in their neighborhoods 2 weeks ago and removed because the expiration date went off of it and then sent to my neighborhood. We all know that's been the practice of them forever. Now they don't care about you white people anymore, so they're giving you guys just the same type of nonsense, toxic ass food that they've been feeding us forever. And see, this is what we're talking about. These wildfires are just coming saying one little fire. But see, it don't need to be a wildfire. I could burn a whole city up by using electricity. I want you to know that. And I'm not lying to you guys. When me and that fool was in here fighting, he stopped and started screaming that he was burning. That's really the truth. And I know there's going to be a whole lot of other people out there that's going through the same ordeal because you're all ignorant and you're stupid. And you're probably drunk right now. And it's sad. So the thing is, you shouldn't get mad at me when I point out to you how ungodly you're being and how you're wasting your time in the pursuit of something that is nothing but the perpetuation of decadence. Alcohol is a toxic. Now, how people say things to me, well, you smoke marijuana. Yes, I do. And you know what? It done got to the point now where all these white people who came on this earth and took our privileged recreational plant away from us that was given to us by the sun. So I really don't want to hear nothing that anyone out there have to say about me utilizing that plant. That is a multi-purpose plant that was put here for us to have interactions with the sunlight with. And that's what I do. And lately I haven't been really getting any because it's so hard to get it. And then when you have to get it from niggas that's all fucked up in their head and they think they God just because you need something from them, it's like, you know what, I'm not going to call him. I'm not going nowhere near that bitch. And that's what it boils down to, because you start feeling that way after you sit around somebody and just watch. No matter how kind you be to them, only thing you're going to get from them is their rude ass treatment, like they somebody who had a privilege by God to just walk around and look at somebody and think, oh, he's nothing. Imagine that. I'm going to really, really, really enjoy watching the havoc that my sister is going to demonstrate to a whole lot of you niggas. And when I say niggas, you know who I mean, because you thinking about all the horrible freaking interactions that I had with you, and you know that you caused them unnecessarily. So yeah, get ready. So there's nothing really good to say except if you want to not be so victimized by these fires and these hurricanes and these tornadoes, what you need to do is you and your whole community. What I mean by your whole community is your fat neighbor next door who you don't like. Y'all don't even speak to each other. Well, it's a good time to start speaking to each other. That's ignorance. Not talking to your neighbor. That's probably because we have a government that told us being communist was wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a communist. You should talk to your neighbor. That's what communist is. Communist is communist. What is wrong with having communion with the people that has to watch your back? See, they wanted to cause dissension amongst us, and they did. So what we're going to do to repair our earth first is bring the unity of the neighborhoods back together. That's what buying this green light is all about. But see, this is the reason why my sister is so smart. Because she said, you know, these fools is going to think that buying the green light is going to help you. And this is where they're going to mess up at. Because buying the green light is for them. You don't need the green light to be bought. We both know that. But it's for them. So you go ahead and tell them. Because all the ones who don't buy the green light and they heard, and I'm even, she, you know, she's so smooth. She say, I'm even going to give them the $10. They're going to find $10. All kind of ways they're going to come up with $10. Then they're going to see you. And they, like you told them, I always got this stuff in my pocket. I'm not going to be trying to cost nobody and bum rush nobody into buying anything. All right? That's just not how I get down. Because I'm not a beggar. This stuff is for you guys to get your unique essence, to let the green light understand that you understand. Okay, that's what that's all about. The state of Washington and the state of Oregon is in list for the same shit you see going on in California right now. See, the fire is already in the middle of the country. It's where right now the wind can manipulate it so much and stir it up. Set that Louisiana freaking sink oil, that sinkhole with all that oil on it. Once it get caught on fire, we're gonna have earth fire. It's gonna come out of all these holes and cavities everywhere and start major forestation fires. That's all gonna connect together, and people are gonna die from inhaling smoke. Okay, look, Green Light Essence, P.O. Box 6416, Vancouver, Washington 98686, 360-721-4117. That's what that fool kept saying to me when we was arguing. I wasn't arguing, I was listening to him. Green Light Essence, Green Light Essence. That's all he can keep saying. I'm thinking, this little jealous ass bastard. I'm 52 years old, he's 26, and he's sitting up trying to find something wrong with me doing what God told me to do. This Green Light Essence thing is not my ideal. This was given to me from the universe. Alright? And then all you people out there who don't want to take advantage of it, I don't care. I really don't. But I pointed out to you how this little fool could be so jealous and so envious. You know what I'm saying? Because all he do is drink. You know, you young kids don't understand. That's why he's in jail now. Because he kept pouring that shit in his mouth and making him make foolish ass decisions. And the whole ideal of all the conceptualizations in his mind is coming from a drunk induced hard drive. How you gonna make rational decisions if you drunk? And then the person trying to tell you, man, you need to quit drinking. It's 52. I drank 30 years and didn't do nothing but screw me. I told you all the stupid shit I did from drinking alcohol, which made me get ostracized even more. Not one person out there wanted to say, well, you know, it was really big for him to come out and admit that, you know, that's right there pretty much is saying that I don't think I'm better than anybody. Because I don't. I just got a job to do. I've been trying to say that to all of you guys, you know. But see, this right here is what we're looking at. Coming to a neighborhood near you soon, but it's not going to be able to be dealt with like this happened. But I just wanted you to see how these fires could come and get at your ass, and will come and get at your ass. So it's real serious. You all better get together and seriously start thinking about obeying God and stop waiting on your Jesus, which you know was nothing but a piece of toolery that you all use to enslave us and steal all of our wealth. Hotel, Mayat Hotel. Alright, here we go to a more lavish neighborhood. Let's see what goes down here. And you know I hate Sprint. I can't believe this. I just can't believe they pop. Sprint, you know your ass is supposed to be out of business by now, alright? So ain't nobody gonna switch to you. You take your ass out of business and be good like you're supposed to do. Beat it, bitch. I can't stand Sprint. I hate all corporations who would employ people from another country after you pay them. Now what kind of shit is that? We all here in America got Sprint phones, and then you have a problem. You got to call and talk to somebody in India because they're oppressing the people in India. They got them over there working cheap as hell. So you can see corporate oppression right there. Well, why did you guys send all of your freaking receptionists to India? Why don't you have any receptionists here in America? Oh, we didn't send no receptionists to India. We just found out that if we hired people in India to handle our business for us, we could make more profit. But wait a minute. Don't you think that's being disloyal to your customers here in America that need to pay you and need a job too? See, that's why I don't care about those corporations. And the corporations are the ones who own these lavish houses like this. That's why you're going to keep seeing an increase in this shit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn it up 10% right now. Turn it up at that 10%. Now you people in Oregon and Washington better understand something. This circumstance of all this dry grass